What's good, YouTube? The final piece of SPYRAL support is out. So we're going to talk about the equipped soul that came out yesterday, but first on the plate coming out minutes ago is SPYRAL Mission Rescue. And this card has a mandatory destroy this card during your third end phase after activation. I don't think that's too bad having a clock on a card. Once per turn, you can target one SPYRAL monster in your graveyard, return it to the hand. I don't think this effect is necessarily what will break this card either. I think that the next effect is actually very good, but you already have SPYRAL Resort, which resources your deck and gets your pieces to your hand going, so I don't think that effect is going to actually be what you use this card for. I think this effect with Foolish Burial Goods is what can break this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one SPYRAL monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only control one SPYRAL Mission Rescue. So, it's not about control, it's about its graveyard effect. There's no limit on when it can activate, and it special summons the monster you want to the field. And it also special summons any SPYRAL. It's not restricted to super agents, so you can get Drone and use this attack boosting tricks. You can get a super agent and combo off, but it's immediate, so it allows you to do plays that you might not have been able to do before, and I would love to see how it gets broken in for turn 1 plays, because I think that is its most exciting attribute. Like UAs, I know we're talking about TCG exclusive Table 500 decks here, but UAs use Foolish Burial Goods to send penalty box, so I think very similarly this will be used in that aspect. Now it's about getting those SPYRALs to the graveyard turn 1 in order to do that. How would you guys do that, and how are you guys going to do that? The second card on the plate is SPYRAL Gear Fully Armed. Now I know Nadir was pretty harsh on this card and got flack for it. I actually agree in the harshness. It's a good card overall for the archetype in that it's searchable. It's a SPYRAL Gear, so quick fix. Your buddy Quick Fix here can go and grab it at any point in time. But equip only to a SPYRAL Super Agent, it gains 1,000 attack. So attack tricks are super important. If it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish both the opponent's destroyed monster and one other card your opponent controls. Battle-based cards have it rough. Like I said with the other SPYRAL Gear that was released that's super broken, it'll have a rough time against dinosaurs. And I think most of the time with True Kings, they're tributing traps and monsters. So it should be interesting to see how they start adapting to SPYRALs. Maybe they'll start doing spells. I'm not quite sure, but 1,000 attack's not a lot, but and when you're quick fix like machine duping, your plays are already broken, so this seems like a win more to me. But it is non-targeting banish removal, so I think that's pretty cool. When this face-up card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one SPYRAL Super Agent in your graveyard, special summon it. So unlike our new card, it is restricted to Super Agents. Now why I'm harsh on this card is it doesn't create the win condition on its own. You already had SPYRAL Drone. You already had cards that did this for you in a better, easier fashion. I think our buddy Quick Fix here, being able to search it isn't the strongest suit that it has. And I want to compare it actually to another UA card, UA Powered Jersey. If they did something more similar to this, it would have been a win condition in the deck. It would have been super vital to the deck, where it gives 1,000 attack and defense, but also it would have done the double damage that it would inflict to the opponent. So I think a win condition like that would have been super important, and then it can also make a second attack. Why not? But I think giving it a win condition would have been really great for this card. But instead, it's just this super balanced deck, which keeps it held back to tier 1.5 to 2, in my opinion, versus allowing it to come to the forefront. Now, SPYRALs can top, new support is great, but they're coming out at the same time as the true Dracos are going to be, and that's a very strong deck. And admittedly, the new SPYRAL Gear, the monster, actually gives them a ton of support, and that's also searchable by Quick Fix and equipped from the hand. But against dinosaurs, I feel like dinosaurs just have so many tools against SPYRALs with Conductor and Miscellaneousaurus, and being able to just kind of play during your opponent's turn, and then also stop their activated effects with VFD and not be battled, that dinosaurs are a very strong deck. It kind of creates that triangle, right? Like, true Dracos might really struggle with SPYRALs. Like, all the SPYRAL support actually kind of gives true Dracos a hard time, but then dinosaurs don't have a hard time with it. And then dinosaurs are a back and forth deck against the True Dracos, where did you get to Dogoran, and can you get Dogoran while still creating your resources? I have Masterpiece. What am I going to get to first through your BFD on my next turn? It's very interesting that you have a deck that actually kind of checks True Dracos a little. But again, I feel like this piece of support, the Equip spell, was more underwhelming actually compared to Rescue. I think Rescue is actually the better card that will somehow turbo this deck out once people find a way to break it using Foolish Burial Goods. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this review. I thought of Foolish Burial Goods on my own. Let me know if there's other ways that you guys can see breaking this card. Like I said, it's first effect. I feel like you already have a strong resource game with Spirals, but I can also get that it could let you recur Drone, Quick Fix, and other cards since Super Agent's supposed to special from your hand. It helps guarantee that you don't lose your resource of Super Agent. So the first effects, I guess I see why it's there, but the second effect is actually what I'm way more happy about. Thanks for watching, guys.